for the region and for the state of Georgia. And we're going to be very brief. We have a few remarks by a variety of individuals. And I want to just say thank you. But the reason we're here tonight, I want to just very briefly say good evening. And the reason we're here tonight, if you guys could just kind of tone your voices just a little bit, seriously. This is one in a lifetime experience for the state of Georgia. As a past president of the National Association of Counties, when I was a commissioner, I know what it's like, Larry, to lead a national organization. And of all times, to have both national presidents of majority organizations from the same state, from the same region, is historic. So I must say tonight, it's a great night for Georgia, a great night for the Atlanta region.
I need to do a whole lot of introducing. Y'all have seen him, he's been everywhere. Energizer Bunny, my man, the 61st man in the city of Atlanta, Andre Dickens.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Oh man, I've never been in a room with so much power. So much power. Yeah, and so much money. Thank you for coming to my fundraiser. Oh man, it's great that y'all hosting this fundraiser in my home. Oh, that's not what this is. It feels like a fundraiser. It feels like it. Thank you, Howard, for that introduction, brother. I appreciate it, man. And thank you for saying yes on the very first night I decided that this was the time for me to run for mayor. You were there in the beginning, and a lot of people in this room were there in the beginning. And I'm just so thankful that we are here together right now. This is what unity looked like. Give a round of applause for unity across this whole region. Right, Angela? There's a whole lot of leadership in this room. And this leadership could be divisive, it could elbow each other out of the way, but what we do in this room right here, that you've assembled, Michael Hightower, that you brought together, this room is about collective action, about folks working together to get things done on behalf of Atlantans, Metro Atlantans, Georgia, and the whole nation. That's important for what we're doing here today. Thank you, Michael Thurman, for being here, our good CEO of DeKalb County. That's leadership right there. And of course, what we're here about is for this trifecta, as you mentioned. It doesn't happen by happenstance, but it does happen because, you know, the Metro Atlanta region and the South got something to say. And everybody want to hear from us, so that's why we have the trifecta. We have Vince Williams over the National League of Cities, that's right. That's our mayor right here in Union City. Yeah, and of course, we got Billy Mitchell right here. This is a leader right here. National, and of course you can't do much without Commissioner Johnson. And these guys, their honesty, their integrity, their hard work, they lay it all on the battlefield. They give it to us each and every day on behalf of the people of this region. I thank them, I salute them. They always give me advice. And they always look after each and every last one of us in this region. So I'm very, very, very
Nation for success, Mr. CEO, Mr. Thurman.
All right, thank you. Good afternoon. Good evening. First of all, let me say this. I am so proud of Mayor Williams, Commissioner Larry Johnson, Representative Mitchell, and all the elected officials, Mayor Dickens. You all represent the next generation of political leadership. And through you and your eyes, I can see nothing but greatness for Atlanta and for Georgia and America.
Billy Mitchell, who I'm about to introduce.
But it's good to be the national president, you know, and being a mentor of Calvin Smyrie, NBCSL, the National Black Caucus of State Legislature, represents about 70 million constituents across this country. 40% of the current Congressional Black Caucus are former members of NBCSL, including the 44th president. And I tell Calvin all the time, if I knew he was going to go on to be the Barack Obama, I'd have built a better relationship with him. But the reality is we've got some work to do. These are some amazing times that we live in. And it's going to take folk like those of you in this room for us to stay on course. I'm telling you, I stopped watching the September 6th, is it September or January 6th hearings, because I get so depressed at how close our democracy was coming to collapsing. So it's going to take folks like you in this room. I have so much confidence in President Larry Johnson and President Vince Williams, and I'm pledged to continue to be on the battlefield as well. Thank you for this honor.
The National League of Cities, Mayor Vince Williams of Union City, Georgia.
First, before I get started, look, cities are in counties. I love counties. I love the commissioners that I work with, that we work with. Certainly, there's a lot of strengthening we got to do. Hope is a muscle. And what do you do with muscles? You gotta work. Look, I am truly humbled to have been chosen to receive this recognition this evening, particularly because I'm being acknowledged alongside some of the country's most incredible state and local leaders. I need y'all to be quiet. Commissioner Larry Johnson, Representative Billy Mitchell. It is really such an honor to receive this recognition alongside both of you. Some of Georgia's finest leaders. Congratulations to you both. Please give them a round of applause. As it's been acknowledged, my being the president of the National League of Cities, I am the 5th Georgian that's ever held that role. And I was excited knowing that God was doing something, because I didn't do it, but he kept doing it because he anointed someone else to be the president of NACO, the National Association of County Officials. And I said, God, I don't know what you're up to. I don't know what you are up to, but we're ready. And certainly with Billy and what he's doing on his national platform, we thank God, because God is the one that did it. We didn't. We just do what he calls us to do. As local leaders, we face a lot of challenges, especially now.
With that, I want you to hear from our dear president, Commissioner Larry Johnson.
All right. Good evening, everybody. This is the best day of my life. Thank you, Mayor. I'm so glad to be here and be part. This is our Board of Commission meeting day. So we've been in meetings since 4:30 today. So if you've been serving any time and you go to those board meetings, and mayors and the county commissioners, y'all know about that. Yes, sir. So you're just trying to move it forward. I just want to say thank you all to Hightower. Man, he's a great collaborator, a person who brings people together, who's consistent, a catalyst and a convener who make things happen. So thank you to the sponsors. Give it up for Michael Hightower, the sponsors. I want to thank my best friend, the lady who's been with me for about 33 years. And we've started in college together. I was the president of the Residence Hall Association at the University of Illinois, and I've come from 2 teenage parents, Inglewood, south side of Chicago, and we wasn't supposed to be there. And she's from the projects in Chicago, so could you imagine bringing us together, and then having 2 doctorates in the house? I want to thank my lovely wife, Dr. T, for what she's done. Continue to pray for us and move us forward. This is true, like you said, Pastor. I'm going to call Pastor Mayor. I don't think my pastor is here. I think Dr. Joseph Ripley from Body of Christ is still in the room. He's over here. Thank you. Because you can't do this work without a spiritual guidance. The Holy Spirit is real, and you got to have it to guide you, because I didn't know nothing about being in office. I mean, I had lost, my first race was in 2000, and it was 4 Johnsons in the race. I came in 5th place. I'm always on the shoulders of other people who made a difference for me. My great-grandmother was a precinct captain for the Mayor Daley in Chicago. And so working, I didn't see, you know, you're young, so you just see people coming in and out of the house. You see yard signs all over the place. And you're wondering what all these people are for. But she was preparing a road for my grandfather, who was a young Democrat and who made work with Ralph Metcalf, which was the first black alderman in Chicago, who was a gold medal winner for the Olympics at the Jesse Owens. So our history is deep in what we've done and making things happen. Truly it's a day for us to bring folks together. And I had a chance to do some things on Saturday. Your day as a commissioner starts at 6 in the morning and may go to like 10 at night. And every day is a different day. And Saturday was a different day I didn't have because we started off talking about a 3,500 acre forest green space we wanted to do. Then we had a gun safety event with the DeKalb district attorney. Then about 1 o'clock, we had our own police meetups. We started in the county where we want to get together with our police department and meet them in our communities. And we have the residents bring snacks and gifts out to thank our officers. And then at 3:30, Mayor, you know, it was hot. At 3:30, we said, well, we're going to get a bunch of African-American men and go on Glenwood Road.
All right.
So we met at the flea market, at 285 Flea Market, and I said, we're going to walk Glenwood Road and talk about services that are needed in our community. And we walked the apartments, so I went up to the 3rd floor, and I was tired. But, you know, but you couldn't stop because everybody watching you. Everybody watching you, they're going to say, he get tired. I know I'm going to get tired. But that's what it's about. Linking, leveraging, and empowering. All of us are ambassadors. We got to do some great work with the 100 Black Men on Monday. We did a youth summit rally that we had at one of our rec centers, and we talked about mental health and what we could do in our community.